Next up is our segment that we call Best Thing of the Week. Each week at It's Happening Out, we celebrate great things that go on in our community. And Best Thing of the Week is sponsored by Israel's national airline, El Al. El Al was born in 1948 when the state of Israel was born, and it is an expression of national existence and pride. And this pride is self-evident in South Florida. El Al features nonstop service from Miami to one of the world's great LGBTQ plus destinations. That's Israel. And this fall, El Al will connect the two LGBTQ plus capitals for the first time ever, Tel Aviv and Fort Lauderdale, with seasonal service between the two cities nonstop, and next spring adding extensive flights. And that's why El Al sponsors the Best Thing of the Week. And here it is. Beyoncé's Renaissance Tour continues to sweep the world as fans propel the superstar to record heights in concert sales. Recently, during a performance, Queen Bee soared over the crowd at the MetLife Stadium when she spotted a concert goer holding up a sign with the three words emblazoned on it that said, and repeated the mantra, by the way, that was started by actress Laverne Cox. These three simple words from the singer brought fans to tears. She said, "Trans is beautiful." Cox used the hashtag trans is beautiful in 2015, the first time to empower trans and non-binary people, and it quickly spread worldwide. After spotting a TikTok that showed Beyoncé repeating the phrase, Cox reposted it in Instagram with a heartfelt message.
Thank you so very much. I love you so much. Trans is beautiful.
Well, the best thing of the week. Beyoncé is an icon, and I love her telling fans, trans is beautiful. What y'all think? What Beyoncé did?
How incredible is that? You know, Miss Beyoncé is going to be here in South Florida on Friday, and all the gay boys are run amok. They can't wait, right? And, you know, so what a wonderful thing for someone with that kind of a platform. You know, I mean, it's freaking Beyoncé to say trans is beautiful. You know, for that whole entire place to say trans is beautiful. For someone to see a TikTok or a reposted a video of this and them saying trans is beautiful. It's huge. It's global, from just one little sign and her taking the time to just acknowledge and spotlight that sign.
Especially,
you know?
in Florida.
Especially in Florida.
There's certain places that we can go, that queer folks can go, and that belongs to us. Beyoncé is one.
That's one.
And so,
Taylor Swift.
and well, you know what, and that's true. But you know, for Beyoncé, for me, and so for her to truly yell it to the world, because when you go to a Beyoncé concert, you're gonna see everything and everybody and everything dressed to the nines, and she's always been that person who brought it out of us. But what she's now doing is she's reminding the folks who know that affirmation is key. And if you talk to any of our siblings, that's all they ever want. See me, love me, and allow me to be me. And Beyoncé has shed it to the world. And to Faye's point, now the world has to listen.
Yeah.
You know, I've gotten into many conversations about Beyoncé because I've gotten into many conversations that she tokenizes LGBT. It's not really an authentic and genuine, authentic embracement of community. And then I go, wait, do you know anything at all about Beyoncé? Her uncle was gay, and she has talked at least 1,000 times of how critically important her uncle was in formulating her opinions of social justice, acceptance of LGBT, why it should be inclusive, especially coming from a black woman, a person of color who has said, we've watched discrimination in my own community in very extensive ways, not only to women, but to LGBT. Beyoncé is the real deal in terms of embracement of LGBT.
And passed on the education, okay, to her husband, Jay-Z, to all of their friends. You know, that's freaking huge.
I didn't even think about
So she was the first person to put gay boys in a one piece leotard. If you go back to history, let's go back to her music videos.
No, I knew I was something I didn't like about
She
Beyoncé.
was the first one who you know, who made it work.
All right. Well, she's definitely welcome to South Florida, and we hope you do a shout out. In addition to trans, we hope you do a shout out about our governor of the state of Florida while you're on stage. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.